Have you ever wondered why some people spend hours in the gym and try different exercises and types of workouts, but they don't actually build any muscle, while some people seem to build muscle a lot easier? Well, the truth is that hear words like low carbs or high protein or healthy fats, but they don't actually know their meaning. So today I'm going to explain nutrition in the easiest way possible. By the end of this video, you'll know what proteins, carbohydrates, and fats actually do, how many calories each one contains, how to calculate how much of each macronutrient you should eat, and how to build a balanced diet without following extreme diets or starving for days. So let's get right into it. Before we talk about proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, you need to understand one thing: calories. Calories are a simply unit of energy. Even if you stay in bed all day long like a lazy motherfucker you are, body is still burning calories to keep your body warm, to keep your lungs breathing, and to keep your heart beating. So this is why every person needs a certain number of calories daily. The exact number depends on several things: age, height, weight, sex, muscle mass, and your daily activity level. Well, some people who don't work at all might need 2000 calories, and someone who works all day long in a construction site might need around 3000 calories or even more if he's doing a sport or something like. The easiest way is to calculate your total daily energy expenditure, or TDEE. This starts with your basal metabolic rate, which stands for BMR, the number of calories your body burns at complete rest. You can calculate this with a really simple equation. For men, it's 10 times your weight in kilograms plus 6.25 your height in centimeters minus 5 times your age plus 5. While for women, it's 10 times your weight in kilograms plus 6.25 your height in centimeters minus 5 times your age minus 161. Once your BMR level, multiply by an activity factor. If you are doing no exercises, that means you're sedentary, you have to multiply it by 1.2. If you are doing light exercises, like once a week, go for a walk or for a slow run, a jog, you have to multiply it by 1.4. If you are doing moderate exercises, that means go to a sport maybe 2 or 3 times a week, you have to multiply by 1.55. If you are very active, that means you're doing maybe 2 sports instead of one. That means like 5 out of 7 days you are just doing high heart rate exercise. That's like an hour or two. You have to multiply by 1.72. And if you're extremely active, like daily, or maybe a mountain climber, or you're just doing a lot of exercise like daily, you have to multiply it by 1.9. The result is your daily calorie needs. For example, if you're 70 kilos, your height is, let's say, 175 centimeters, and you're 20 years old and you're doing light exercises 3 or 4 times a week, that means your BMR 1700. Multiply that by 155 and they need around 2600 calories to maintain their actual weight. If they'll eat more than that, they'll probably gain weight, but if they'll eat less than that, they'll probably lose the weight. That's how simple it is. What are macronutrients? Now here's where the things get interesting. Those calories have to go somewhere, right? Well, they come from three nutrients called macronutrients, or just simply macros: proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Each one has a different job inside your body. Let's look at them one by one. Protein, the building material. Protein repairs muscle after exercise, helps your immune system, builds new tissue, helps produce enzymes and hormones. If you're trying to gain muscle, protein is especially important because the exercises create tiny amounts of damage in your muscle fibers. Protein provides the amino acids your body uses to strengthen them and repair them. So let's say for a man who weighs around 70 kilograms and is doing light exercise daily, that means he should be eating around 140 grams of protein daily. Carbohydrate, your body's fuel. Carbohydrates are your body's favorite energy source. Whenever you are running, walking, studying, or lifting weight, your body relies heavily on carbohydrates. They are stored in your muscles and liver as glycogen, which acts like a rechargeable battery for your physical activity. Not all carbohydrates are the same. Whole grains, oats, rice, potatoes, fruits, and vegetables provide fiber, vitamins, and long-lasting energy, while sugary drinks, candy, and many desserts provide energy too, but they don't offer the same nutritional value. 1 gram of carbohydrates also contains 4 calories. For the most active people, it's recommended to eat between 5 and 7 grams per kilogram of body weight, but it depends on how much you train. Fat, the nutrient people fear. For years, people believe that fats are really bad for your body, but without fat, your body can't function properly at all. Healthy fats help your brain, support the production of the hormones, protect your organs, and let your body absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K. The healthiest sources include olive oil, avocados, nuts, seeds, and oily fish like salmon. Unlike carbohydrates and proteins, 1 gram of fats contains 9 calories, which makes it the most energy-dense macronutrient. Most healthy diets get around 20 to 30% of their calories from fats. How do you calculate your macros? Let's say your daily target is around 2,500 calories a day. One balanced example could be protein, 30%, 2,500 times 0.3 equals 750 calories. 750 times 4 equals 188 grams of protein per day. Carbohydrates, 40%, 2,500 times 0.4 equals 1000 calories. 1000 calories multiplied by 4 equals 250 grams of carbohydrates. Fat, 30%, 2500 times 0.3 equals 750 calories. 700 times 9 equals 83 grams of fats. That's how people calculate their daily macronutrients. Keep in mind that these percentages aren't the only correct approach. This is an example of how you should calculate your macronutrients. Remember, this is not the only way. Maybe you want to be more energetic, so that means you can have a diet with more carbohydrates and a little bit less protein. Or maybe you want to build muscle faster, which to eat more protein and less carbohydrates. It depends on your fitness goals and how much you train daily. And remember, bro, one burger or one cheat meal won't make you fat. If you eat them consistently and eat like 3 or 4 burgers a day or eat one daily, it's gonna make you fat. That applies to any kinds of food. Once you know how many calories you need and how to divide them in carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, you can build yourself your own diet depending on your fitness goals. The key is balance, consistency, and choosing mostly whole, not processed food. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned something new today, leave a like, unsubscribe, and comment down below if this video actually helped you in your fitness goals. Have a great day and see you next time.